up,
What's
guys?
up?
Uh,
What's
Man,
going on?
it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It has. Coming
Yeah,
off that bye week.
I know.
mm,
I was on my bye week last week.
we
Same.
all were.
Busy week. Busy week for.
No,
Yes,
I've
sir.
been off 2 weeks
Oh, yeah, he
because
threw
I
it
was in the
2 weeks.
Oh,
wilds. Yeah, I was in the wilds
Mm,
the week before.
that's right. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Well, hey, welcome back, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Good to see you back. So, yeah, obviously with Halloween last week, kind of busy. So, took the bye week for us, but man, I'm ready for some football this weekend. Thankfully, Carolina's not playing, so I'm going to be in a good mood all
mm,
weekend. So,
Absolutely.
yes, sir.
yeah, definitely excited about that. So,
I mean, if you want, we can go ahead and pick games right now for Carolina for the rest of the season.
L.
L.
Anybody
Yep.
but Carolina.
Yep.
That's right.
Let's see. We got Texas A&M.
That's a big L.
L.
Hey, we want to start this thing off with a hot topic. Do you think if we lose out, Beamer gets fired?
No,
No.
They've already made up their minds.
I don't think so.
They're going to
I,
give him
I
another
think
chance.
I think if they would have fired Beamer, that A, they either would have already done it, or B, they wouldn't have let him fire the offensive coordinator. They would just let them all go at once.
Yeah, well, offensive coordinator had
Here,
to go no matter what because he was terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
Here's
do you
the
go
thing
from one
with
of the
that.
best offenses in the SEC to one of the worst in the entire country? And you added players, not subtracted. You added players.
I think
Yeah.
what I was talking, I think I said it to Logan the other day, but or maybe I was talking to my dad. I can't remember. But, I mean, they're at the point where they waited so long to where there's already 6, better jobs out there than South
Yeah.
Carolina. You're not going to get one of the top coaches out there with where you're at as a program. And so, what's the point of firing a guy that really wants to be there who's not going to leave anyways? So, I mean, you might as well stick with him, give him one more chance. If he doesn't do it next year, he's got to go. But, I mean, at
Yeah.
this point, you almost have to give him another shot because there's no better options.
Yeah. I 100% agree. Yeah, that's
Listen,
kind of the way I viewed it. The big game. I mean, if he could beat Clemson, I think everybody will be happy. So,
Yeah,
that's all it takes. So,
true.
what if Saban came and said, "Hey, pull like a Spurrier"? Spurrier retired from Florida and said, "You know what? I'm gonna give this Carolina thing a shot," and then took us to a level we've never seen. Saban can do the same.
I mean, I would love
True.
that, but I live in the
Shoo.
real world.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, that would be great. I mean, we'd
he
probably
likes
tank.
hey, he likes to go fishing on his boat, and so we have a lake
We
right
would
here,
taint his
right here.
legacy very much. So
That's right.
don't foresee that happening. But hey, well, let's jump right into our picks for this week. We got a good week ahead. Like we said, no Carolina games, so you don't have to listen to us to talk too much about that anymore. So
Hey.
let's get started with a. I was about to say a good ACC matchup, but it's kind of like a
Mm-mm.
middle of the pack ACC matchup with Florida State at Clemson. Clemson is a 1.5 point favorite in this game. Obviously, Florida State came out hot at the beginning of the season. Clemson thought they were going to be in the playoff contention. Here we are. So I'm going to go with Florida State on this one. It's a quick pick. So give me Florida State. I just don't see Clemson putting anything together for the rest of the season. Florida State. Press.
Man, I hate to pick against John and Tyler. I'm gonna say Clemson. I think Dabo still has something to prove in Clemson. I still think he takes pride in his legacy, and I don't think he wants to lose out. So I'm gonna take Clemson in this one. I mean, I think Florida State is probably the better team for sure, but is it at Florida State?
Is
No,
that
it's at
Clemson?
Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson. Give me Clemson.
All
Quick
right.
pick.
Yeah, this one's tough, but I've been burned by Clemson all year, and I'm not going to pick against them and then get burned as well. I'm going to live by the sword, die by the sword. I'm going to go Clemson.
All right. We got some interesting thoughts there. Hopefully John is watching, so you can,
Mm.
be rooting with us. So our next quick pick of the week is Florida at Kentucky. Florida is a 3.5 point favorite. These are kind of two not necessarily the bottom of the pack SEC teams. Kentucky is, of course, but I'm gonna ride with Florida here. Florida's look good. They've had moments where they've looked like top contenders in the SEC, and they have moments where they look like the worst team in the SEC. But since firing Billy Napier, I think they're going to try and turn it around. So give me Florida in this one.
Man, that's a tough one. I don't know. Gosh, what's the spread?
6.5.
Mm-hmm.
3.5.
Where's it being played?
Kentucky.
Wow. Yeah, I'll take Florida. Better quarterback.
A lot of dramatics. I was thinking you might take Kentucky there.
No,
I was thinking so too.
Kentucky's trash.
Yeah. I think
they did
Kentucky
play good against whoever they played last week. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think Kentucky keeps it close. I don't think it's going to be by a lot. I don't think anybody who watched Florida play Georgia last week, even though Georgia's a good team, Florida should have won that game, and they gave it away. And Kentucky's playing a lot better of late. I think that young quarterback is getting his legs underneath him. So, but I'm going to have to take Florida. They're the better team. So, Florida.
Yeah, good call there. I think Florida puts it together this weekend for sure. Last quick pickup this week is going to be number 5 Georgia at Mississippi State. This is kind of a shocking spread for me. Georgia is only a 9.5-point favorite in this game. I mean, it is an away game in Stark Vegas, but I don't see it. I think Georgia is probably going to come out on top of the SEC this year. Give me Georgia by at least 2, if not 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, that's a simple answer. I mean, Mississippi State has played well against some pretty tough teams this year, like Texas, and I think they put up a good fight against a couple other teams in the SEC. But I think Georgia's just Georgia, and so they're just deeper defensively. I think Georgia's the toughest team in the SEC. I'm going to say it. I think they have a top tier defense that keeps them in most games. Now Georgia's offense is kind of shaky, and that's where they've kind of almost lost a couple games. But I think Georgia for sure in this one. Defense wins the ball games. Georgia. Kirby's the best coach in college football.
Hey, we got a shout out for Justin Doan about Florida game last year. He says we got robbed. They did not give it away. We'll have to touch on that. Was it a catch or was it not?
And I think that one's tough because I understand where he's coming from a Florida fan perspective. As much as I did with the South Carolina LSU game last year, we got robbed. But also, to an extent, we did some things that set us up to be robbed. It was by our doing. We could have put that game away earlier. Florida did not do their best football to put that game away. They left it in a place to where they could be robbed. So, I mean, you can say you're robbed, but take a little responsibility with it, and you didn't play your best ball. That's okay. But you'll get them this week. And in terms of the Georgia game, I think that it'll be another fourth quarter game for Georgia and Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State's atmosphere is going to be rocking. They've been playing really well this year. And I think it'll be a good game. Mississippi State's playing well, but I think, like Preston said, Georgia's defense is too much, and the offense gets a big play there at the end to get a win.
Yeah. Great calls tonight. It seems like we're almost on the same page except for Florida State Clemson, but it'll be interesting. But with that, let's move on to the Will Bryant segment of the show, the dumpster fire pick of the week. What you got for us tonight, Will?
Dumpster fire of the week this week has to be none other than the Auburn Tigers. I just don't understand how you can play a Kentucky team who is terrible. I mean, not good. I thought anybody could beat them. And literally,
that's what it was. Yeah.
You scored 3 points. I mean, all they had to do was score 10 points for Kentucky to win. That is unacceptable for an SEC team, especially going up against a team like Kentucky who hasn't been able to beat anybody this year and really hadn't looked that good in many games. it was the nail in the coffin for Hugh Freeze. And I think Auburn fans rejoiced. So maybe it was a win for them as fans and getting rid of Hugh Freeze. But, I mean, that was an absolute dumpster fire of a game to watch last week. So it had to be Auburn.
Yeah, great dumpster fire there. I'm sure there's the list grows every single week of what the dumpster fire could be, but I think that's a good one there. So, any thoughts on that dumpster fire, Preston?
No, that's what I was thinking of. I knew Kentucky played somebody good last week. I just couldn't remember who it was. So
yeah,
that was it.
Not good.
No. But with that, we'll move on to our upset pick of the week. This is a new segment we incorporated this season. I've got a smaller game for us. I've got something in the American Conference right now, my favorite conference in football. I've got UAB at Rice. UAB is a now a 1.5 point underdog. UAB has that win over Memphis, who is at the top of the American right now, but not currently in the college football playoff 25. Top 25, but is in the AP 25, which is interesting to say the least. I think this is going to be a good game. It's not a game that's going to get a lot of attention, but like I said a couple of weeks ago, I think the American Conference is probably the 5th best conference in the country out of the options that we have. If we were to ever go back to saying Power 5, I think the 5th would probably be the American with the wins that they've had and the way they played this year against certain teams. So, but give me UAB over Rice in my upset pick of the week.
I like it.
Will, I'm not there yet. Go ahead.
Still looking.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at a ACC matchup this week.
Okay.
A matchup of 3-5 versus 3-6. I'm going to take the trees, as some people like to say, of Stanford going into North Carolina and taking down Bill Belichick's North Carolina Tar Heels this week. I think Stanford's played well against middle-of-the-road teams. They've ran up against Miami, who was better than them, and they played another really good team. And they lost to SMU, who's playing pretty good. But they did beat Florida State, and I think Florida State's better than North Carolina. And so why not Stanford this week? You know what I'm saying? So give me Stanford in a 7.5 point spread upset going into North Carolina and taking it.
I like it.
All right.
Preston, you ready?
I think I'm there. All right. So after looking over all these games, the one game I see some potential in is UCLA over Nebraska. UCLA started off a hot dumpster fire, but they got rid of the coach. And that young guy with the long flowy hair has really brought UCLA around and given them a little bit of an identity. And so since he's taken over, they've won 3 games. And so I think they're kind of going to be on the rise. Nico Amialava has played pretty well there. I'm going to take UCLA, I hate to say it, over Nebraska, even though Nebraska is pretty decent. But I'm going to take UCLA over Nebraska. That's my upset pick of the week.
Going against Bussin' with the boys.
That's right. Hey, I do like some Bussin' with the boys.
Yeah. Wow. What a pick there. Definitely didn't see that one, but interested to see it on Saturday for sure. It's going to be a good game, I think. But
that's the beauty of upset pick of the week. That makes you watch it, you know?
Right. Makes me invested into every game.
It's like fantasy
You want a
football.
fun fact about UCLA, though? Did you know the guy with the blonde hair is not actually the interim coach? He's just the guy they promoted to offensive coordinator. I just learned that the other day. I thought he was the interim coach the whole time because that's who everybody hypes up. And he's just
they put him on his shoulders and ran him off the field.
I know. That's why I thought he was the interim coach, but apparently he's not.
Huh.
I thought that was wild.
Yeah, it is wild. Tim Skipper is the interim head coach.
Yeah, his dad was the coach there.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's move on to our normal picks of the week before we get too wild. Let's go to LSU at number 4 Alabama. Man, this one's gonna be ugly. Alabama is a 10.5 point favorite. Uh, Obviously, Ty Simpson is a Heisman frontrunner. Garrett Nussmeier was a Heisman hopeful. And here we are with the 5-2 Tigers and 7-1 Crimson Tide. I'm going to take Alabama in this one by a lot. I know this is a rivalry game to LSU, but I think Alabama is going to have more of a cakewalk this weekend. It's going to be Georgia Alabama at the end of the season again,
Oh yeah,
which
always.
is insane to me. But Ty Simpson has just been that guy. After seeing him in person, you can definitely tell that he's going to be in New York at the end of the season at the Heisman Trophy ceremony for sure. Give me Alabama by 2 touchdowns. Yeah, Preston.
Yeah, I'm torn. Not on this game, but I'm torn on. I was thinking about what you said earlier about the Heisman hopeful with Nussmeier. It's crazy how at the beginning of the season you had Klubnik, Nussmeier, Sellers, Aller. Those were like your top 4, top 5 Heisman hopefuls, and none of them are in there. None of them.
Right.
Like none of them. That just goes to show you, like one season can make a big difference. Like
Yeah.
a coordinator or whatever it may be. Like it just makes all the difference in the world. And so, right situation at the right time. That's what happened with Ty Simpson. So, I definitely think he's better than Carson, or not Carson Beck, but which is Nussmeier. Excuse me. I think Nussmeier is a good quarterback. He was just playing for a coach that didn't have any drive, he wanted to win, but he didn't want it that bad. And so I'm happy that Kelly's gone out of LSU. I think they'll be a front runner to land a top tier coach. We'll see what happens there. I think a lot of the analysts have chosen as LSU as the top destination to go to this offseason. So they'll land somebody good, and then they'll bounce back next year. So like always, but in this one, I'm definitely going to Alabama. It's just not their year this year for LSU. So
Yeah, I've kind of said that LSU was a mid team from the start of the year. I didn't really buy in on the Nussmeier hype. I always thought he was just another okay quarterback who is elevated by the guys around him. And it's pretty much been proven. I think Alabama, after that first loss, has really shored up the defense. They're still not perfect. They have holes, but they play well enough to get you a win because the offense is so good. They have some young running backs coming up that's even being better than Jam Miller. And one guy I think of is Daniel Hill, who was almost going to commit to South Carolina and then flipped to Alabama at the last second. So that hurts having to watch him play for Alabama so well every week. But anyways, I think they're just too deep. I think Bama rolls in this one. I don't think it's even close. So give me Bama by 17, maybe 20-ish.
Jeez. Wow. All right, let's see what we got. Justin Doan got LSU barely pulls it out. Defense claws it out. Low scoring game. Upset of the week. That's a pick for sure. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's an upset pick of the week. Love to see it though. Love the interaction from Justin as always this week. But moving on to our next pick of the week, we got number 9 Oregon going to number 20 Iowa. Oregon is a 5.5 point favorite in this game. To me, this kind of looks like the Georgia game versus Mississippi State. Not quite to the same level. Iowa's a little bit better than Mississippi State. But when you look at the numbers, Iowa State quarterback has only thrown 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, and it's week 11 already. So I don't understand. The weird thing about this is they have a common denominator with that loss against Indiana. Iowa's loss to Iowa State early in the season really looks ugly on the resume right now. I think Oregon's going to be a great team. They're doing really well in the Big Ten this year. Big Ten's kind of loaded this year. That's the issues that they're having. That's why they have that loss to Indiana. Indiana is really good this year. But I think not Indiana, Oregon with Dante Moore is going to come out on top again on this game against Iowa. I think they'll roll on Saturday for sure. I with Justin. Oregon by 3 scores. I like it.
Mhm.
So give me Oregon.
Yeah, I think Oregon. I picked them earlier in the year to go to the playoff, and I think they'll be one of the national title contenders as long as they can get through Ohio State. But I think Oregon's a top tier team. Yeah, they took an L to Indiana, but I think that was before we kind of understood what Indiana was, as a top tier program right now. So uh, I think this is definitely a new game for them, and I think they'll come in and handle business. 3 scores is probably a good, accurate, fair evaluation of this game. So I honestly think what's his name, Dante Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he'll be probably the Heisman candidate this year. So I think he'll get it over Ty Simpson, just because he's playing so well. So I think Oregon rolls, and I think I can see them winding up in the playoff and even taking it all the way. So give me Oregon.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a call.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah, I think you guys are discrediting Iowa just a little bit. I think they're a little better than you think. When we look at the way that things went, that
Defensively,
loss to
yeah.
Indiana was by
Yeah.
5 points. Iowa is a defensive team. I don't think it's going to be by 3 scores. That's outlandish to say. If you've watched any football at all, Indiana is
You
way
watch
better
it.
than Oregon this year, and they beat them. And Indiana only beat Iowa by 5 points. Indiana or Iowa will keep it close. I think Oregon will win by 13. I think they're the better team, obviously, but I don't want to sit here and go crazy and say they're going to score 13 points. Iowa is known for defense, and you're not going to walk into Iowa and throw a ton of points up on the board. It just doesn't happen. So let's be a little realistic, but I think Oregon's definitely the better team. So
What's the difference between 16 and 13?
16 and
3.
13.
Yeah, you said
3.
they'd win by 13. I'm saying 3 scores. They could win by 16. It's not a gigantic difference. So, yeah. But, anyways, next pick of the week, we got number 3 Texas A&M at number 22 Missouri. So, I'll let one of y'all take this one first.
Go ahead, Will.
Which one is it? It's Texas A&M, Missouri. Yeah, this is easy. Texas A&M
Yeah.
rolls. Missouri's not that good. Texas A&M is one of the best teams in the country. This one, I will say Texas A&M wins by 3 scores.
Yeah, I could definitely
And
see
it's
that
not a
as well.
16-point 3 scores. It's what you think of with 3 scores.
I'm
in a
just
big,
saying.
big
I'm
blowout.
just saying. Say I don't know ball, and then
You want to get cute?
16-13.
That's fine.
I mean, that's fine. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, I'll take Texas A&M in this one as well. Definitely one of the best teams in the SEC. As well, Missouri is it's a phony team for sure. They didn't play anybody for their first 6 weeks of the season. Then once they started playing real schools, they started losing. So give me Texas A&M.
Yeah, I like A&M. I think A&M is going to be a top tier contender. They got a couple tough games. They got Texas, which Texas can definitely beat A&M, and so we'll see what happens. I think Texas is peaking at the right time, and so that this is not this game this week, but I don't know. I think Mizzou could pull an upset here. I think A&M always falters in the last half of the year. Yeah, I mean, Justin thinks they're going to win the SEC championship. I could agree with that for sure. It's just so tough to see right now because I don't see any majorly impressive wins on A&M's behalf. They beat Oklahoma. You know, I mean, who else have they beaten besides Oklahoma? I mean, didn't A&M have the easiest SEC schedule, if I'm not mistaken?
Trying to get back to
Let's
them.
see. Yeah, I'm trying to get to it real fast. Let's see.
They beat
A&M.
LSU, Florida, Mississippi
Yeah.
State,
Cupcake.
Auburn, and Arkansas.
Cupcake. So they've had the easiest SEC schedule to this point out of any team. I also could almost pick Missouri in this game. That's crazy. That's the easiest SEC schedule that I've ever heard of. Like unreal. They beat. Look at the bottom of the SEC: Arkansas, South Carolina, Auburn, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Florida, LSU, and that's the only teams they beat. Like that's insane. Maybe Oklahoma, but anyways, yeah. Give me a A&M. Just on the sheer fact of Marcel Reed is playing at a high level of football right now. He's got 17 touchdowns and 6 picks, almost done for 2,000 yards. I'm not a believer in Pribula. I do like what was it Ahmad Hardy? Is that his first name? Ahmad, yeah. The running back for Missouri. I think he's a pretty phenomenal running back. He's got almost 1,000 yards on the year with 11 touchdowns. I think if Missouri could control the run game, they could win this game. But I think Marcel Reed's a little bit better quarterback. So give me A&M. I think they're a better team.
Yeah.
And in this game.
Yeah, I've tried to put that running back's name out of my head after hearing it so many times against Carolina. So I've tried to forget that one.
He broke
moving
30 missed tackles.
Yeah, for real. Justin Doan again. A&M quarterback is insane. Yeah, definitely another Heisman candidate. SEC, the top of the SEC is just loaded, unfortunately.
I mean, he could be the sneaky Heisman candidate for sure. I mean, his stats are up there right now, so he's got to keep those picks a little down. But other than that,
yeah. I mean, looking at the rest of their season, I think they'll be okay. And we're looking at who they have.
Texas, but, I think that's the one. Texas is going to get him. I think.
It depends on which Texas team shows up.
That's true. That's true.
But we will see. Moving on to our pick of the week, we have number 7 BYU against number 8 Texas Tech. It is at Texas Tech. Texas Tech is a 10.5-point favorite in this one. This is kind of a out in the Midwest West game that we don't call a whole lot. But it is a big top 10 matchup, has a lot of college football playoff. Yeah, it could affect the college football playoff a lot. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But I am going to take Texas Tech in this one. Texas Tech has that one loss on the season to Arizona State. But I'm going to take Texas Tech. Keep it quick for me, but Preston.
Yeah, I think Texas Tech is that Moneyball team. They just went out and bought the right players at the right time and threw a team together that's competing. And so, I'd like to say BYU just because of the tradition, and I love, their mascot, and I like the school where it's at in Utah. But I think Texas Tech's a better team. I think it's BYU's about to find out for sure who's who. So I think Texas Tech wins this, and they win it pretty big. I've picked against Texas Tech, I think, every game this year, and it's bitten me every time. So I'm going Texas Tech this time just for the heck of it. I can't go against them again. So
it's like Will and Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been a Texas Tech fan most of the year. I think I've been the one that picks them just about every time. I think they have a good team. They went out, and give them credit, they have money to go spend, so they went and spent it. I wish Carolina had money to go spend. We might have money to spend, but don't go spend it. But credit Texas Tech. I think they're a really good football team. The only loss they had was a close one at Arizona State, and that was without their starting quarterback. So, in the other games they've rolled. BYU has played in a lot of close ones, probably gotten away with a few things, and I think that 8-0 is a little bit of a iffy 8-0 just for me. I think Texas Tech has proven the eye test a little better. So I'm going to take Texas Tech in this one by – I think BYU actually does keep it close, but I'll take Texas Tech by 10 maybe.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that's all of our picks for tonight. Got an interesting week of college football coming up, as always. But, hey, let's get into our news segment. This has been my favorite part of College Football Pick'em Show since we started it. Let's go with Tier Talks. Tonight's Tier Talk is about the best candy. Last week being Halloween, I think we were going to do this last week, but since we didn't have the show, we're going to follow that up this week.
And
Who wants
listen,
to
it
go
could
first?
be any candy. It could
Any
be any
candy.
candy. It could be
Any candy.
sour, sweet,
Okay.
like gummies or whatever, sweet or chocolate. It could be anything. So it's just
Mm.
like top tier candy. Like if you're gonna go to say trick or treat, which
Yep.
one are you grabbing out of that basket? Top three.
Okay.
What's your top three?
Mm.
So
I like it.
who's going first?
Anybody ready?
I'll
gotta
go.
think of mine real quick. All right,
Go ahead,
dog.
Will.
I'll go. Number 3 for me is I'm definitely more of a sweets guy, but if I'm gonna go off of sweets, I think my number 1 has to be Nerd Clusters.
No
Top
cluster or
one.
top
Fire.
tier
I mean,
Yes.
for sure.
listen, someone brought in a bag of them to work the other day, and I've had them in my office ever since, just slowly snacking. They're dangerous.
They've been looking for those
but,
every day.
The DG has like an assorted variety of, or actually
Yeah.
Dollar Tree as well.
Wow.
Number 2, I think 1 and 2 are all-time classics for me. They're very popular ones. I just can't get away from them. They're my favorites. Number 2 is going to be Kit Kats.
Oh yeah.
Which
Okay.
here's how do you eat a Kit Kat? I had this discussion with some of my leaders the other day. Some of my leaders walked in. I had Kit Kats on the table. They walked in, took it, opened it, and ate them like completely
no.
without breaking it.
Psychopath.
I fired them
That's
on
what
the
I do.
spot. I was like,
No.
"You guys are psychos."
No.
I just
You
open
know-
it and eat it. Like
You
I
need
don't
help.
break it
Yeah.
apart.
No. That's
They're
wrong.
breakable for a reason. But
Right.
yeah.
It's so
Kit
my
Kat-
big old hand can barely hold that little Kit Kat with 2 fingers.
I don't care.
You're
You
talking
gotta
about
break
like
it.
the mini Kit Kats?
Yeah.
Any of them.
Or
Really.
the mini
Kit Kats
ones.
are just.
I know the big one.
okay.
Yeah, I've never
The
had
mini
a
ones.
big one.
The mini ones, I could get on board with just a
Yeah.
bite, but the big one, you're not gonna snap it?
No. Yeah, the big ones I'd probably.
I feel like you got to
snap
snap them no matter what.
Sorry.
No, the small ones, it's
I
the little
step
one you
on
get
them.
for Halloween, dude. You just grab it and you just eat the thing. Like 2
No.
bites, you're done.
No,
Nah.
psychopath behavior. No, sir. Sorry,
And
I'm just
then-
kidding. But
It's all
Number
good.
1's got to be Reese's. Number 1's got to
Yes,
be
sir.
Reese's. Just an all-time classic go-to. The minis, the cups, the big ones, king size. I mean,
What a
they're all
list.
hits.
yep,
I've never heard
Wow.
of any type of Reese's be bad. So
you're cooking. You're cooking. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. That fire list, I could no notes. I might change mine slightly, but Preston, do you have yours?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
So if I am walking into Dollar Tree,
Mm.
and I'm going to pick my top tier candy, I would say number 3. Number 3 is going to be the Harborough watermelons.
Oh
You ever had the
yes.
Harborough watermelons?
Oh,
They're like,
Yes.
they're like
those
Yes.
are pretty good.
them things are thick.
Yes.
And they're like they almost taste like bubble gum in a way, but they're so good, like
Yep.
delicious.
Fire.
Like,
Yes.
that's number 3. Number 2 is definitely gonna be Nerd Clusters. Like I love me some Nerd Clusters. Number one, like depends how you eat it. So I mean I like them anyway, but my favorite are if you go to Dollar Tree and you get the boxes of the candy, the the gosh, I just went blank. What's the blue box? Oh my gosh.
The blue box of
Crunch?
candy.
Yes, the Crunch Bar. So the
Crunch
Crunch
Bar.
Bar,
Oh.
the Crunch Bar minis, like in a little
Interesting.
theater box that you can just
Oh,
carry and just.
okay.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh! Like those are the best by far. If I'm going to a movie theater, I'm grabbing those for sure. Like I'm going by
Wow.
Dollar Tree. Don't tell anybody. I'm going by Dollar Tree. I'm getting those bad boys, sticking them in my pocket, and going in the theater.
I
So
love it.
that's
If
the
we're talking
go-to.
movie candy,
Gosh,
though,
yeah.
No,
you gotta
any
go
candy.
cookie dough bites. Cookie dough bites.
You gotta go
I just
peanut
got those.
M&Ms. What?
Yeah.
M&M?
Oh,
Yeah.
M&M's are classic.
Peanut
That's a good one.
Yeah,
peanut
M&M.
M&Ms.
You don't like
That
peanut
might be
M&Ms?
that might be number one, dude. I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
there you go.
Dude,
There you go.
Gosh.
I forgot
I
about
We
could
need
eat
to
a
have
whole
like
Those are
bag.
10.
good.
I could have like T3, T2, T1, like
Yeah. I got tier 1A and 1B. So
right,
1A
yeah.
is peanut M&Ms. The 1B is the Nestle is the Crunch Bar or
Yeah.
minis. So
There you go. I thought you were about to tell me
Nestle
that you
Crunch.
didn't like peanut M&Ms when you were like,
no, gosh. How about the
yeah.
peanut butter ones? They're like
Oh my gosh, absolute
melt in your mouth.
fire!
Like
Yes.
yeah, a little thicker.
I
Oh
like the
man,
pretzel ones too.
those
Yeah.
are pretty good.
I like them all.
They're not my favorite, but man, wow, what a! I think I could have a list of just like M&Ms. Like,
I
what's your
think I'm
favorite
going.
M&M?
Yeah.
I think I'm about to
Man,
go to Dollar Tree right after this.
yep. Um, gosh, I am struggling. One for me is Reese's, for sure. Let's just get that one out of the way.
Reese's
Get
regular or Reese's Pieces
well.
or
Will just got.
Reese's Halloween or Reese's Easter
Oh
or
man,
the
Will just
white
got
Chocolate
sick.
chocolate
Reese's.
Reese's. Woo,
God,
woo.
I am going to
It's hot.
say Reese's Hearts
Mm,
or Christmas trees. Reese's Hearts, Christmas trees,
yes, Christmas
pumpkins.
trees.
That type
Ooh,
of
the
Reese's
Christmas trees are fire.
it's different, but
Hey,
Oh,
that's
yes.
the best one. Yeah,
yeah.
Hey,
yeah. So,
just a little plug. Next week we can do Debbie cakes. Top
oh
tier,
yes,
top tier
Ooh,
Debbie
yes, sir.
cakes.
sneak peek at my number
You say
one.
you said Christmas tree, and I'm like, that's a Debbie cake. That's the best Debbie cake of all time.
I'm about to go
True.
pop one right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be
First box of the
legendary.
season, yes,
I
sir.
haven't had one yet.
Have you had the chocolate
God,
ones?
no.
Oh man.
Mm,
All right.
So
Back to
good.
my candy. So
candy.
seasonal Reese's is one.
Hmm.
Oh man, I am messed up. I don't know where to go from here. I think I'm gonna go Snickers at number two.
Yeah, I like the
Solid.
Snickers.
And
I like Snickers.
I think I'm gonna go M&M's, but I don't know if
Mm.
I'm gonna go like
Mm.
peanut butter or peanut. I'm gonna go peanut butter just to be a little bit
Ooh,
different.
yeah.
I'll
Mm.
say T3 or maybe even T2 is peanut M&Ms or peanut.
Mm.
They're right there, man. It's hard. I'm not a huge gummy guy. I'll say that. I enjoy Nerf clusters from time to time. I
Yeah.
really enjoy the watermelon. Like they're a little bit sweeter,
Mm.
Mm.
but I'm not a huge gummy person. But chocolate
Oh,
and yeah. I love
those
it. But
watermelons are so good.
yeah, Justin, if you're still listening, man, give me your top three candies. I know you're thinking about it. I want to know.
Speaking of M&Ms, I love
Top
the
two.
M&M minis.
Like the
Never
little
had them.
capsule.
Yeah, you just pop that thing
Yeah,
open. Yes, dude.
yeah,
So good.
absolutely.
It's like
I have some of those
nerds.
in my desk at my office, and sometimes I just like randomly pop it open and give it a
He's got a
little.
whole candy drawer.
I do. Any type of candy, you
Wow,
come by my office, you can have it.
wow.
I work in student ministry, dude. You got to have some type of incentive for people when they don't want to do what they're supposed to.
So, question: do you have your own office with a door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Name
Top
plaque,
tier.
everything.
Top tier.
Wow.
Legit. So
Wow.
you got to come by and see it sometime. Although I
Yeah,
don't know
for
when you
sure.
would.
I was about to say we're all off on Fridays.
Monday,
Yeah,
Tuesday,
true.
Thursday,
I mean,
Friday.
Yes,
if we got
sir.
lunch and if we like met in Augusta for lunch one day, I could drive us over there and show you. I have a key, but
Listen,
not like a
hey,
must.
listen.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Edgefield, their Pizza Hut still does lunch buffet.
Oh,
What?
I did hear that. Yeah.
Still does that. That needs to be on the docket.
But here's
here
my
pretty
thing.
soon, so.
If I go to Edgefield, I feel like I gotta go to the pool room for a burger.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
You can't
This
not
man
go to
is
the pool
cooking.
room for a burger. Mm.
Will's cooking
I'm
tonight.
glad me and Logan got
but
on a good page again after earlier.
but
Felt bad.
I
but
mean,
hey,
I was just saying that.
It's all good. It's all good.
16 and 13.
Agree to disagree,
Hey,
you know?
you're good. Wasn't trying to
But
come for
Pizza
you.
Hut
I apologize.
buffet? Pizza Hut buffet?
Pizza Hut buffet it sounds
That
good,
does
but the
sound
way
really good.
I don't really need my blood to thicken anymore, so I think I'm gonna
It's
go
okay.
for him.
It's okay. And it's not
True.
going to thicken with that juicy old burger.
Nah, dog, that thing's good for you.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
but
bet.
meat.
That burger's straight from
Versus,
Jesus himself, I
I
believe.
mean,
They do
versus
have
a
a food
Trust me.
truck.
versus a buffet of pizza that is nothing but carbs. I would say the burger's
Yes.
probably a little bit better for you.
Delicious.
True.
But
Yeah.
Plus,
well,
theirs is thick.
yeah.
Their pizza.
It's like a
Might as well just go to
Gary's
CC's.
hamburger.
I just got hungry again. We had steak tonight, but I'm hungry again.
We had
Wow.
Monterey's.
Ooh,
We
very
had
nice.
I
soccer
had a
game.
big bowl
So,
of nothing because my wife's out of town and I was too lazy to make anything.
DoorDash.
So
ramen.
we'll see what the night
do,
entails.
do you like Mi Pueblo or Monterey's better, Preston?
Monterey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's just better. Now,
It's
Mi
so much
Pueblo's
better.
good. It's and
Yeah.
it's convenient, but Monterey is kind of hard to get to because I don't really live over there.
Yeah,
But it's
it's
the quality of
way out of the
food.
way.
I mean, you just look at the restaurant. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
biggest Mexican restaurant I've ever seen, and it was a wait. I had to wait 10 minutes.
yeah.
You know,
It's definitely
Hmm.
it's gone up for me. We used to eat there a lot when I was a kid, but the
yeah.
Mi Pueblo is just so convenient. Like after church versus going
In and
all the way to
out.
North Augusta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In and out. Quick, easy, good service. Quality's
right.
decent. You know.
Yeah, but
Don't say in and
well,
out. Making me want a burger and in and out all of a sudden.
one day.
You're not you're not too far from you got a you should have a cookout close to you, right?
2 minutes down the road.
There you
See?
go.
Yeah, you live
Perfect.
right there off of Riceboro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a done deal.
Perfect. There
Wife's
you
out
go.
of town. I'm
Mhm.
like, I live 2 minutes from cookout. I'm good to go.
$5. Yep. So
Wait, all right. Last tier talk. What's your go-to order from Cookout?
Oh, I got it. It's a double burger,
okay.
just cheese and ketchup. It's a cookout tray. Double burger,
Yep.
just cheese and ketchup, honey mustard
Okay.
chicken wrap with cheese bites
Okay.
and huge tea. Or sometimes I'll
Dude,
Cheese
switch to
I'm
bites.
huge
telling you,
tea for a fresh banana shake.
you lost me there. You lost me there.
Hey, milkshakes are very differential to people. So
Yeah,
I don't
you're
fault
true.
anybody
That's
for
true.
milkshake, but
That's true. I've never had it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it kind of lost me. But
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I've heard of it good. I'm the same as Will. Big double burger, but I get everything. I'm a big toppings guy with burgers. Honey mustard chicken wrap, top tier food at Cookout. If you haven't had it, get it. It
facts.
depends on where I go. The one on Wrightsburg, or not Wrightsburg, the one on Washington Road has okra. Sometimes they don't have okra, like at other cookouts, but I'm going okra. If not okra, I'm probably going either cheese bites, French fries,
Mm.
or onion rings. So
Mm.
nothing healthy on this menu.
I do
Wait,
like okra.
French
I do
fries
like
or
okra.
Cajun fries?
Cajun.
Cajun, yeah.
There we go.
Dude, I had Five Guys for the first time in like months, years,
Ooh.
maybe the other day.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's
Sorry.
so good. It's so good,
I
but
don't
it's so
know.
expensive.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to financially afford a Five Guys meal again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree. It's like $20 for a burger and
But
fries.
listen, if you get that patty melt, that new one, it's cheaper than all the other burgers, and you get 2 patties. It's like a cheat on the menu.
Mm.
It's like $2 or $3 cheaper than another burger. So it's like $10 instead of 13 or whatever, which is still outrageous.
Yeah.
I'll just cook
But-
one.
Right. Be cheaper
Thanks.
to buy the meat and do all that. Preston, what's
Yeah.
your cookout order?
I'm glad you asked. So it's a big double burger with cheese, pickle, mustard, ketchup, mayo. Just like squeeze it and all the stuff comes out of it. And then
Okay.
I like the quesadilla. The quesadilla
Oh,
is
yeah.
top tier for me, even though it's not really a quesadilla. It's like mystery meat, but still good.
You talking about the chicken?
And then, yeah. It's like so thin, there's like nothing in it. You know,
Right.
It's like, I don't even know what they put in it. They ain't no chicken that thin, but
Nah.
anyways. And then it's either fries or onion rings.
Mm.
So
Mm.
with
I like
barbecue
it.
sauce to dip my fries in.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah. Nothing special.
I was trying to think of something to call the barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce. Have you ever had the cookout sauce?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? Cookout
Is it
sauce is pretty good.
Is it like horseradishy kind of tasting, or is that
No,
Bojangles?
not to
That could
me.
be the Bo sauce. That could be the Bo
um,
sauce.
it could be. I don't think I've had the bow sauce, but
Yeah, I think it
cookout
The
is.
one
sauce.
thing
Cookout
that's
sauce, pretty good.
the one thing that stood out to me when I don't know why, but when you said the chicken on the quesadilla, it made me think back to the honey mustard chicken wrap. And I think it's weird how the honey mustard on the honey mustard chicken wrap is different than the honey mustard they give you for any other
Yeah.
sauce. Like, what kind of honey mustard are they using, and why can't I get that for the dipping sauce? Because I think that one's way better than
Yeah,
the little
Right.
Ken's
I don't.
one they give
I
you.
don't ever
So
get honey mustard from a restaurant because it's like straight like it's not like a good Ken's honey mustard that you can buy from
oh
the
yeah.
store. It's like very like sour, and I'm just like I don't want that. That's not
So
honey mustard to me.
Gary's
I go
has the
back and
best
forth
honey
on
mustard.
that.
Yes,
Ooh,
agree.
that
Agreed.
one's pretty good. So have you ever? This is back to Will's point about the honey mustard. So the difference is, and this is different. This is the same for like ranches that you get at restaurants versus at stores. So
Hmm.
when that packet of ranch is pre-sealed from a factory and it doesn't have to
Yeah.
necessarily be refrigerated, so they make it and they put so much stuff in it so it doesn't have to be refrigerated. Versus the other one, which is fresh, so it tastes better and it's been in the fridge the entire time. Same thing with ranch. Like I love restaurant ranch, but I cannot
Mm.
stand store bought ranch. It is like the worst thing in the world to me.
Mm.
So
Lighthouse.
let's see it.
Lighthouse Ranch is the best one.
Really?
That's like the best store bought ranch you can get. It's called Lighthouse, and it's only in like the cooler section
Well, that's
next to the
why. Yeah.
lettuce. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like
I
it probably doesn't have a ton of preservatives in it.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Logan. I think my question was more of why don't they just have the honey
Oh
mustard they
yeah.
put
Yeah.
on the honey mustard chicken wrap out as like the side of honey mustard too? Because it's way better than the Ken's.
I 100% agree. I don't like their
Yeah.
packaged like little packet honey
Mm-hmm.
mustard. It's awful to me.
Yeah, I never get packet honey mustard. Now, if you ever had Ken's, you had Ken's honey mustard. That's like the best, in my opinion,
Yeah,
store bought honey mustard.
definitely.
Like I get a big
Yeah, it's
bottle in
pretty
my
good.
fridge at all times because Landry will just eat it with everything,
Yeah. For some
Mm.
reason,
eggs, everything.
Ken's honey mustard just reminds me of like
Ballpark.
Mexican chicken
Mm.
tenders. I mean, you go to
Oh
Mexican,
yeah,
you get chicken
you
tenders.
get the packet and
That
you have to
packet,
tear
you
the
know.
top. Yeah,
I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you knew exactly what I was
absolutely.
talking about.
Yep, just tear the top off and
Hey,
squeeze it.
Yep.
that's what I had up until I was like 16, 17 years old. So I understand it.
Yeah, definitely. But hey, well that's our show. We got on some random talks, but I love it, man. I love the camaraderie tonight.
That's right.
But hey, gonna be a great weekend in college football. I'm excited for this weekend. Gonna be a nice weekend. But hey, next week, if you live in South Carolina, make sure you bundle up. It's supposed to be 28 on
Mm,
Monday, first thing in the
Monday.
morning.
Mm-mm.
So but gonna be interesting. But
I'll be working from the house.
Oh.
I hate you so much. I'm just playing.
Love
I'll
it.
be out.
Love it.
I'll be in my overalls working. So
I bet.
I'll be in my
yeah,
office with the heat on.
yeah. I'll get there. I'll be in my office after I'm done. But
Mm.
anyways, anything to close?
Guys, remember like, comment, share. It helps build the brand. So
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Podcasts. We'll have a podcast out. Maybe sometime later.
Sorry.
Anyways, appreciate y'all. And I don't do anything with it, so I have no idea. So I don't know how you do it. So,
Me either.
Fair.
Will, toss it up to you.
Hey, just have a great week of college football. And just go be great, Do everything you got at 100%.
Love it.
Sure.
Wow. Words of wisdom from Will. Well, good night, y'all. Love y'all, boys. Y'all have a great weekend. Talk to y'all later.
Love you guys. Peace.
Good game, Cup.